Now, for regular viewers of this channel, you know I'm really big on community archaeology, ways that normal people without fancy degrees or many years working in archaeology can actually participate in the archaeology. And one of the amazing projects that's out there in the UK is the SHARP project, Sedgeford Historical and Archaeological Research Project. Now, Sedgeford is in Norfolk, which is in the UK, East Anglia. And this site is mostly known for its Anglo-Saxon cemetery, which is a large cemetery filled with very large and robust people. Now, this project has been going on since, I believe, 1996, the mid or late 90s. And even though it was originally founded by a academic from my university, Neil Faulkner, this was meant to be really, truly a community-led project, bringing in members of the local community and the volunteers who are really driving things. So I recently participated in a course to learn about the human remains and to actually do some of the analysis directly on the bones that we do find there. Now, in just a week of classroom time prior to participating in the dig, we actually learned quite a bit about how to analyze bones and all the secrets they hold about the individuals who they belong to. So what follows are just some takeaways of my classmates and I of what we learned in the class. Now, out of respect for the deceased, because remember, it was a long time ago, but these were living people, husbands, spouses, children, etc., we don't gratuitously show human remains. But this is for an educational purpose, even if we are going to get a little bit humorous. And yeah, that would be a human humorous arm bone.
Mr. Hillard, do you consider yourself humorous?
I used to. There was a time when I found myself funny. But today, you have proven me wrong. Thank you.
So, trigger warning. This segment will have real depictions of human bones. If that makes you uncomfortable, you may just want to listen rather than watch the video, so you can at least learn the sorts of things that you can pick up in such a course. So what follows is just some of my classmates and I clowning around and showing off what we learned. If nothing else, I hope it inspires you to find out how you can get involved in archaeology in your local community. It's nice seeing you again, Miss Saxon. It's been a while since the last appointment, I'd say about a millennium and a half.
Oh, yes, I've been a long while.
Well, you're a very diligent patient, so what seems to be the problem?
I think I've been eating too much water mash in the morning.
Okay. Well, let's just have a look, shall we?
Say ah! Ah! Say ah!
Well, that's a really nice set of teeth you got there, Miss Saxon, but I must say you have quite a mannish jaw.
What? How do you think that?
Well, it's nothing to worry about, but you see, men tend to have this kind of square jaw over here, and if you see the flaring on the sides, it's not very feminine. But that's okay. Let's talk about your teeth. Now, my mother told me to never ask a woman how old she is, so let me tell you how old you are. So you can tell someone's age a lot about how old they are by the wear patterns on their teeth. Now, because your first molars erupt first, those are going to be more worn, and you see all of that wear on the tooth there. And then there's the second molar with a little less wear, and the third molar with even less than that. So looking at the wear patterns on your teeth, I'd say you're not a day over 35 years old.
Yes, amazing, but you're not supposed to ask you by age.
Yes, right. Well, let's have a look at your dental hygiene next. So you see, there's just a minimal amount of plaque buildup right here on the edge of the teeth. Absolutely no gingivitis, just a little bit of porosity over there, and no dental caries. So really, Miss Saxon, your teeth are in great shape.
Really? I didn't do anything special.
Well, you wouldn't believe what I have to work with around here. You see, she was not quite as diligent as you are. She's lost all of her teeth. And it happened quite some time ago, which is why the jaw has remodeled to cover all of those gaps where the teeth used to be. Really, Miss Saxon, you are quite a star, and you're ahead of your time because it's going to be at least another 1,200 years till Britain becomes a leader in dental medicine.
Henley and Watch, the British toothpaste. And it's got great taste.
Henley and Watch, the British toothpaste.
Previously on WR.
Oh my god, it's crazy here today. This is the second patient where I even have my tea break. What's he complaining about now?
Well, he's got a lot of pain. You see these depressions right here on the superior surface of the spinal centrum? Those are Schmorl's nodes.
Schmores?
Chocolate and marshmallow meat.
No, Schmorl's nodes. See this depression here on the superior surface of the centrum, the spinal centrum? That's from a repeated stress on the spine. It's a type of herniated disc.
Oh, and look here. There's some bony growth around the femoral head. Looks like some signs of osteoarthritis here.
Wow, he must be in a lot of pain and experiencing some mobility issues.
What do you recommend?
Waiting room. Okay, let's get to it.
Previously on WR.
All right, Dr. Saxon, what we have here?
Well, looking at this V shape here in the greater sciatic notch, I definitely say it's a male. Well, looking here at the pubic symphysis, we still see some slight billowing here. So based on that, I'd estimate him to be maybe 35 to 40 years old, but we can never be sure.
The old sushi broke to you. You're a consummate professional, Doctor. What seems to be the issue with him?
Well, other than the fact that he's missing the head, he has all of this abnormal bone growth over here on his femur. Now, if you compare that to this healthy bone over here, which has regular striations, this is quite disorganized and really kind of worrying.
So what do you think it is, Doc?
I actually think it may be bone cancer, but we'll never really know for sure until we get him through the CT scanner. So based on that initial diagnosis, what do you recommend? Waiting room. Okay, let's get to it.
Previously on WR.
Hey, if you like what you heard, give me that thumbs up below, hit that bell to subscribe, or if you want to support more independent archaeology content, consider contributing to my Patreon, where you can enjoy some exclusive members-only benefits and other goodies. Until the next dig.